Grenada, a small jewel in the southern Caribbean, is often called the Spice Isle because of its prolific production of nutmeg and mace, crops that have shaped both its economy and its identity. The island's rich history is told through the lives of its people, a tapestry woven from African, European, East Indian, mixed, and indigenous influences. Each group has left a mark on the island's language, traditions, and way of life, creating a unique cultural blend that continues to draw both locals and newcomers from around the world. The African-descended population is by far the largest on the island, making up approximately 82% of the population. Their ancestors arrived forcibly during the transatlantic slave trade to work on plantations producing sugar, cocoa, and later spices. These early Africans brought with them cultural traditions, spiritual practices, and culinary techniques that have survived, evolved, and merged with local influences. Today, their influence is unmistakable in Grenadian music, dance, and daily life. Steelpan rhythms, calypso, and soca fill the air during festivals like Spicemas, where masquerade costumes reflect centuries-old African patterns and symbolism. Food is another vivid reminder of African heritage. Oildown, Grenada's national dish, combines breadfruit, salted meats, dumplings, and vegetables in a rich coconut milk base, cooked slowly in a single pot. In many households, this dish is more than a meal. It is a symbol of community and togetherness, often shared during family gatherings and public celebrations. Economically, African-descended Grenadians have been foundational in both agriculture and trade. Traditional spice cultivation, particularly nutmeg, clove, and cinnamon, continues to support many families, though tourism has increasingly become a key source of income. Local entrepreneurs have started small businesses catering to tourists, including guided spice tours, beachfront guesthouses, and cultural experience programs. Housing for these communities varies widely. In towns like St. George's, modern townhouses or renovated colonial homes can sell for $250,000 to $450,000, while rural properties surrounded by farms and hillsides are often more affordable, ranging from $120,000 to $250,000. Many families choose homes with space for gardens, where they can grow fruits, vegetables, and spices, maintaining a direct connection to the land and traditions of their ancestors. The East Indian community, though smaller at roughly 2% of the population, has played a vital role in Grenada's social and economic landscape. These are the descendants of indentured laborers brought to the island in the 19th century after the abolition of slavery. Brought primarily to work on sugar and cocoa plantations, these laborers eventually became landowners, merchants, and cultural torchbearers, preserving traditions from India while integrating into Grenadian society. Festivals such as Diwali, with its lights and incense, and Holi, with its explosion of colors, are celebrated with enthusiasm, offering glimpses into the enduring cultural identity of this community. Indian cuisine, including roti, curry, and dal puri, has become a part of Grenadian daily life, enjoyed by all ethnic groups and highlighting the island's culinary fusion. East Indian Grenadians have gravitated toward entrepreneurial ventures over the decades, establishing small shops, agricultural businesses, and service-based enterprises. Many have invested in homes in both urban and semi-urban areas, often preferring properties between $200,000 and $400,000, which provide both family space and potential rental income. In rural areas, modest houses with adjacent farmland can be purchased for around $150,000 to $250,000, making land ownership and agricultural endeavors achievable. The blending of Indian and Grenadian cultural practices has led to unique social spaces, where food markets, religious celebrations, and community events enrich the island's diversity. Individuals of mixed heritage make up about 13% of Grenada's population. These are people whose ancestry reflects a combination of African, European, and indigenous roots, often dating back to colonial-era interactions and intermarriages. Mixed heritage Grenadians frequently serve as cultural connectors, blending traditions from multiple communities and fostering social cohesion. They are well represented across professional sectors, including education, healthcare, and the arts, and have historically played a role in shaping Grenadian politics and public life. Homes for mixed heritage families can vary significantly, with many choosing coastal properties or hillside estates for both lifestyle and investment purposes. In towns like Gouyave and Grenville, family homes typically range from $180,000 to $350,000, while more upscale villas near the beaches or in historic neighborhoods can exceed $500,000, reflecting both the scenic value and status of these properties. The indigenous population, once the primary inhabitants of Grenada, is now largely diminished, though their legacy remains influential. Known historically as the Kalinago or Carib people, they were skilled seafarers and hunters who inhabited coastal and forested regions of the island. European colonization, along with disease and conflict, drastically reduced their numbers, but efforts to preserve and honor their heritage continue. Cultural workshops, storytelling programs, and educational initiatives in schools and communities aim to keep Kalinago history alive. While their population is small today, the Kalinago influence is seen in certain place names, traditional crafts, and oral histories that persist in Grenadian society. Some families choose homes near cultural centers dedicated to indigenous heritage, often investing between $150,000 and $300,000 for smaller houses, while larger estates may cost $400,000 or more depending on proximity to urban centers and cultural sites. Grenada has long attracted newcomers, drawn by its natural beauty, cultural richness, and relatively affordable cost of living. Expatriates from North America, Europe, and other Caribbean islands have been increasingly investing in property, opening businesses, and joining local communities. Many are attracted by the island's citizenship by investment program, which allows foreign nationals to obtain Grenadian citizenship through real estate investment. Homes purchased under this program typically range from $220,000 for modest apartments to over $1 million for luxury beachfront villas with private docks, infinity pools, and panoramic views of the Caribbean Sea. Popular areas for expatriates include Grand Anse, Westerhall Point, and the capital, St. George's, where access to international schools, healthcare, and shopping are convenient. The housing market in Grenada reflects both the lifestyle and aspirations of its residents. In urban areas like St. George's, a three-bedroom home in a secure neighborhood can cost around $300,000 to $450,000, while a luxury townhouse or waterfront villa can command prices exceeding $900,000. In smaller towns and rural areas, such as Victoria, Soders, or Grenville, homes can often be purchased for $120,000 to $250,000, offering more space and land, perfect for agriculture or family compounds. These prices make Grenada relatively accessible compared to other Caribbean islands, especially for families seeking a blend of affordability, community, and quality of life. The economic opportunities in Grenada are closely tied to its cultural heritage and natural resources. Tourism, especially eco-tourism and cultural tourism, provides employment across the island, from hospitality to tour guiding. Agricultural ventures remain a major sector, with nutmeg, cocoa, and exotic fruits driving both domestic consumption and export income. Additionally, local arts and crafts, including weaving, pottery, and wood carving, reflect African, East Indian, and indigenous influences, creating avenues for entrepreneurship and cultural preservation. The social dynamics of Grenada are shaped by these intertwined communities. Festivals and communal gatherings serve not just as entertainment but as living classrooms where young Grenadians learn about their history, traditions, and the contributions of each group. Music, dance, and culinary arts act as bridges between generations and cultures, fostering understanding and unity. The African-influenced masquerade dances, Indian festive rituals, and mixed heritage community celebrations create a continuous dialogue between past and present, highlighting Grenada's resilience and adaptability. Living in Grenada provides both a connection to history and a modern, comfortable lifestyle. Families often choose homes that allow them to maintain gardens for growing spices, fruits, and vegetables, keeping alive traditional practices. Coastal properties offer breathtaking views and opportunities for marine activities, while hillside homes provide privacy, cooler climates, and panoramic vistas. With the combination of relatively affordable property prices, a strong sense of community, and the island's natural beauty, Grenada has become a destination not only for tourists but also for those seeking long-term residence and investment. The island's population continues to grow and diversify, with local residents and expatriates contributing to its evolving identity. Education and healthcare facilities are concentrated in urban centers but accessible enough for rural residents, supporting the island's social development. Grenadians' commitment to preserving cultural heritage while embracing modern economic opportunities ensures that the island's identity remains vibrant and forward-looking. Housing developments increasingly include eco-friendly designs, reflecting a respect for the environment and Grenada's lush landscapes. Homes with solar panels, rainwater collection systems, and energy-efficient layouts are becoming more common, appealing to both locals and foreign investors seeking sustainable living options. Grenada's cultural mosaic is further enriched by migration patterns. Many Grenadians have emigrated for work or study, maintaining connections with family members abroad. Likewise, expatriates settling on the island contribute new ideas, skills, and business ventures. The blend of local traditions with international influences shapes Grenada's economy, real estate market, and social life. It also influences the design and cost of homes. Modern villas with international design elements are often priced above $500,000, while traditional homes adapted with contemporary conveniences may range from $250,000 to $400,000. In essence, Grenada is a living testament to the resilience, creativity, and adaptability of its people. From African-descended communities preserving centuries-old traditions to East Indian families maintaining their cultural rituals, from mixed heritage families fostering unity to efforts honoring indigenous legacies, the island embodies a harmony of histories and futures. Real estate and homeownership are not merely transactions here. They reflect lifestyle, heritage, and aspirations. Whether purchasing a modest hillside home for $150,000 or a luxury beachfront villa exceeding $1 million, residents and newcomers alike are investing in a way of life deeply intertwined with Grenada's land, culture, and community. The island's ongoing development, combined with its vibrant festivals, cuisine, and community initiatives, makes Grenada a microcosm of the Caribbean itself, diverse, resilient, and endlessly captivating. Each neighborhood tells a story, every home reflects a family's history and dreams, and every festival or communal event strengthens the connections that bind the island together. For those who choose to live here, Grenada offers more than scenic beauty. It provides a sense of belonging, continuity, and opportunity that few other places can match.